Hello dear students, welcome back. This is Anuja Avasthi. Today's topic is notice and email. See, notice and email play a very important role in English paper 1 as letters do. Why I'm saying important? Because here by learning the format only, at least we can secure a few marks. Like in letters we do. In letters, by learning the format, by practicing it regularly, we can secure a few marks. In the same manner, in the notice and email also we can do. Notice and email both carry 5 marks, right? And I would suggest you should not go wrong on the format at all, whether it is notice, email or the letter, because it's not difficult, right? And this is something in which you can get full marks. Alright, so I would suggest to practice regularly and to go through the format very properly. Let's see what is a notice. A notice is a short composition written in a formal style to convey some information to the people who could be interested in it. In a school, a notice is meant to inform the students and the staff about an event or an activity that is likely to take place in near future. It could be about a cultural event, a concert, a play, a dance performance, a competition, an exhibition, an excursion, a meeting, a show, a lecture, a sports event, and lost and found articles. Such notices are put up on the school notice board by the school authorities. Some notices can be put up by the students as well, like the lost and found notice. A good notice is always to the point and leaves no scope for further inquiries. Okay? Here, these are a few essential features of a notice with marking scheme. As we can see here, heading of a notice contains 1 mark, date contains half mark, time contains half mark, venue contain half plus half, means first of all the location and second the school's name, right? The first half mark is for location, where in school it is auditorium, a hall or a class or staff room or a resource room or something, right? Next, plus half mark is the school's name. Next is name of event. War with words, inter-school debate. Name of event is the content. What is the subject of the program that is being organized? And for whom means this is the detail, this is of 1 mark, this is the details of target audience, invitees, etc. For example, all pupils from class 8th to 10th are eligible to the participate, means for whom means किसके लिए आप notice लगा रहे हैं, right? This is very important part of notice कि किसके लिए notice लगा रहे हैं, किसको notice पे ध्यान देना है, किसको नहीं देना है, right? तो this class 8th, as you can see here example, all pupils from class 8th to 10th are eligible to participate, means the notice is only for class 8th to 10th students, right? So this is only very important. If you have not written that for whom you are putting up the notice, ये mention नहीं किया है clearly, so this 1 mark you will not get, right? So this is the general description, general marking scheme, as you can see. Now let's discuss how to write the notice. Yes, here is the question in front of us. Your school is conducting an inter-class talent search. Write out a notice to be put up in your school informing students about the event and inviting them to participate. It's of 5 marks, right? So now here we have the question, and as I told you earlier, the heading contains 1 mark, right? So everybody's got talent, any heading you can take, any catchy heading you can take, right? So this heading contains 1 mark. Next is the description, I mean the subject, right? The subject, inter-school, inter-class talent search, inter-school talent search, according to the subject, right? And this you can get from your question only. Inter-class talent search, as you can see here it is written inter-class talent search, right? So this only, this catchy heading only you need to frame by yourself, right? And this you can find from the question only. Okay, now date contains half mark, and date the same format you will do as you write in your letter part, right? letter पे हम ऐसे ही लिखते हैं 24th July 2018, ऐसे नहीं लिखते 24.07.2018, right? And remember, just because I'm sharing this notice with you, you will not follow the same format. Date वही follow नहीं करेंगे जो इसमें लिखा हुआ है, right? You need to use your sense, your common sense. आप 2020 में हैं, you will use your year and your date only, right? तो ये नहीं कि आप 20 में लिख रहे हैं, आप 2018 की डेट उसमें मेंशन कर रहे हैं, राइट? तो डेट ट्यूसडे with the day, comma 24th July 2018. बहुत अच्छे से ऑब्जर्व कर लो how to write the date. half mark the date carries, कहीं पे भी कुछ भी गड़बड़ हुआ no mark, right? half mark गया. तो बहुत अच्छे से ध्यान देने वाली बात यह है कि जो लेटर पार्ट है, जो नोटिस पार्ट है, जो ईमेल पार्ट है, इसमें आप फॉर्मेट लर्न करके भी यू कैन सिक्योर अ फ्यू मार्क्स, ऑलराइट? तो स्मार्टनेस इसमें ही है कि जो चीज़ हमारी एकदम फिक्स हो रही है, जहाँ से हम एकदम अपने मार्क्स एकदम प्रिपेयर करके पॉकेट में रख सकते हैं, वी कैन सिक्योर फ्यू मार्क्स, वो हम स्मार्टली हैंडल करें, वो हम स्मार्टली समझ लें, वो हम लर्न कर लें बाय हार्ट, राइट? तो हियर कम्स डेट and here time also carries half mark, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Remember, A should not be capital, M should not be capital, the points, the dots between A and M, it should be there. So these are the minute details you need to pay attention upon that. The venue, as I told you, half mark for the venue and half mark for the school, right? Where in school, half mark for where in school, and half mark for your school's name, all right? The auditorium of St. Agnes School, or you can write the auditorium of your school, Nurture International, or the resource room of your school, or the reception of Nurture International School, any venue you can use. Then comes your details about the content, your details about the heading. Interclass talent search, right? You have written something about, okay, let's read it. Yes, interested students for class 8th, 9th and 10th may register. This I told you, no, that for whom you are writing, this carry 1 mark, right? 8th, 9th and 10th, you have written 3 classes. तो these 3 classes carry 1 mark, right? अगर इसमें से एक भी mention कर रहे हैं आप, वो भी 1 mark ही carry करेगी, right? तो you need to pay attention कि आप किसके लिए लिख रहे हैं, वो ज़रूर होना चाहिए, otherwise no mark for that. Alright, तो हमारा heading हो गया, 1 mark for heading. Then comes our date, half mark for date. Then half mark for time, right? 1 plus 1, 2. Then venue, 1 mark, half plus half. Then this also carries 1 mark, right? This I forgot. So 1 plus 1, half plus half, 1, yani 1 2 3, right? 1 mark here, half plus half, 4, and 1 mark for your detailed description, yani for whom you are writing the notice. तो we have total overall we have got 5 marks. ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे the thing we need to pay attention upon, the heading, the name of the event, the date, the time, the venue, and for whom we are writing the notice. Alright, this much is there. I hope you have understood it well. Practice it regularly. If you learn it thoroughly, you can get easily 5 mark, right? There is nothing very difficult. You can easily get 5 marks properly. Alright, so now come to email part. Here we have email. What is email? Email, also known as electronic mail, is a method of exchanging digital messages across internet or other computer networks. It is the quickest way to communicate in writing. Emails can be grouped into 3 categories: formal, semi-formal and informal. Formal emails are sent to people whom the writer doesn't know. Semi-formal or less formal emails are usually sent to people whom the writer knows or colleagues. Informal emails are sent to friends, relatives and close acquaintances. Email messages consist of 2 major sections: header consisting of sender, receiver, subject, date and time, body which contains the message, it can be formal, informal depending upon the purpose, right? ध्यान देने वाली बात सिर्फ इतनी है कि जैसे हमारे पास लेटर्स में टू टाइप्स ऑफ लेटर्स वर देयर, फॉर्मल एंड इनफॉर्मल, राइट? फॉर्मल letters we send to those whom the writer doesn't know, and the less formal, or we can say informal letters we used to write to those who are our relatives and friends and close acquaintances, right? In the same manner email also, ईमेल भी हम फॉर्मल उन्हीं को लिखते हैं जिनको हम नहीं जानते, और इनफॉर्मल ईमेल्स हम उन्हें लिखते हैं जो हमारे फ्रेंड्स हैं, रिलेटिव्स हैं, या इनको जिनको हम क्लोजली जानते हैं, राइट? ईमेल, व्हाट इज द इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट? ईमेल में क्या इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट है जो आपको मार्क्स दिलाता है? हेडर कंसिस्टिंग ऑफ सेंटर, रिसीवर, सब्जेक्ट, डेट एंड टाइम, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट. ये हाफ मार्क कैरी करता है. हाफ मार्क मतलब आई टेल यू द डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ मार्क्स ऑल्सो, द मार्किंग स्कीम ऑल्सो. एंड देन बॉडी विच कंटेन्स द मैसेज. बॉडी शुड बी एज लेटर इन टू. लेटर्स में क्या होता है? वी हैव टू फॉलो द ग्रामर रूल्स, राइट? If we have done any grammatical error तो we get 0 there. In the same manner email में भी है, कहीं पे भी कोई भी grammar error हुआ you will get 0. Body which contains the message, it can be formal, informal depending on the purpose. We have to go through the question thoroughly, and we have to understand, like in letters we do. We have to find out whether the title is formal or informal, whether the question, whether the question actually I would say is formal or informal, right? Let's go through the example. Okay, here we have format of an email with marking scheme, right? First of all, we have complete email ID. Remember, complete email ID, as here it is written bluebellschool@gmail.org. You can write nurtureinternationalschool@gmail.com, gmail.org, right? And this carries half mark. अगर ये कहीं पे भी कुछ भी आपने मिस कर दिया, gmail.com, gmail.org नहीं लिखा, या प्रॉपर ये पूरा एड्रेस नहीं लिखा, no mark for that, right? You have to write a complete email ID. Next is subject. Subject, as everywhere in letters also, we can get the subject from the question only, right? So here also subject we can get from the question only, right? The subject carries half mark. Then salutation. Salutation is dear sir, dear ma'am, right? So this also carries half mark. Remember, learn it how to write ma'am. We have already discussed in our letter part, right? M-A''am. This is our salutation, half mark. Then subscription. Subscription is yours faithfully, yours truly, yours sincerely, right? This also, like we do in letter, बिल्कुल वही format follow करना है. No apostrophe between R and S. F of faithfully, S of sincerely, T of truly, it should be small, and Y it should be capital of yours, right? Yours faithfully, and a comma after yours faithfully. Okay, this carries half mark. Opening and closing sentence. Abhi we'll see opening and closing sentence also in next example of email. This carries half plus half mark, right? Expression. Expression, as I told you in letter part, expression के वहाँ पे 3 marks मिलते हैं. यहाँ पे in email you get 2 marks for expression, right? What is expression? As you can see in front of your screen, the message is to be conveyed using clear and simple language, right? यहाँ पे you have to write in a proper clear language, like we do in letter also. We write in a very clear language. In the same manner email also. An email is no excuse for shoddy expressions, short forms, or SMS vocabulary and spelling. This happens in letter also. No SMS vocabulary, no short forms, nothing, right? Very many students are in habit of writing YOU, like only U, alphabetical U, right? ARER, they write like R only, alphabetical R. You are not allowed to write it like that only. If you write, then no marks for this, right? So be very formal. Don't use your SMS vocabulary, don't use short forms, don't use slangs. Next, Traditional use rules for punctuation is to be maintained. Judicious use of capital letters, very common letters that is written over here, very common rules, ये हम already discuss कर चुके हैं कहाँ पे punctuation है क्या है. Still, if you have any issue, any query, if you want to ask anything, you can ask anytime. All communication must follow the standard norms of etiquette. At times, one has to send a copy of the email to another person or persons. It is given as CC. ये it is older format. पहले CC भी पूछते थे. CC means if you have to write the same copy to more, यानी more than one or to more than two, तो आप CC का यूज़ करते हैं, right? लेकिन अभी ऐसा नहीं है. In updated format, you have to write only a single email to a single person only. ठीक है, तो आपको CC वाला format जो है वो अब finish है. Okay, now we have one example also. Yes, write an email to the general manager of the supermarket seeking permission to display the notice and requesting a sponsorship for the event. Generally what happens in your question paper, the same topics you have to write the email also on the same topic and the notice also of the same topic, right? So generally it happens same topic पे ही लिखना होता है. Write an email to the general manager of the supermarket seeking permission to display the notice and requesting a sponsorship for the event, right? अब कैसे लिखेंगे? First of all, the email, half mark for the email, but it should be full, proper address. Then subject comes from this only. Teachers Day celebration, write an email to the general manager of the supermarket seeking permission to display the notice and requesting a sponsorship for the event. Here it is not written, I guess it is incomplete heading, but you get this subject part from the heading only, from the question only, right? So this half mark for yours, this subject. Then we have salutation. Salutation is dear sir or dear ma'am, comma after that half mark, right? After that the body of the email, right? Opening sentence and closing sentence. Opening sentence, Teachers Day is around the corner and we, the residents of the South City complex, would like to express our gratitude to our teachers by hosting a brief cultural program on the 5th September between 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. This you can write in any manner, in any catchy form, in any fascinating way, right? We all are in the habit of writing letters, formal letters. The same format we'll follow here also. Opening sentence, it carries half mark. Then our ending sentence, closing sentence is, we also request you to pleasure sponsor a cup of tea and light refreshments for the teachers and a few guests, about 40 in all. See, students can also wind up like only writing we look forward to a favorable response, alright, but here they are asking for the sponsorship also, alright, sponsorship of only light refreshments. So by this you can get half mark more, right? And we look forward to a favorable response. This also carries half mark. Why? Because this shows that how eagerly you are waiting for the response, and this shows the curiosity in you that you are actually favoring for a response. So now half mark for your closing sentence also. Then we have thanking you, comma, yours faithfully, your name and your designation related to the context. Remember, right? Suppose your context is this only, general manager of the supermarket seeking permission to display the notice, and you have written the general secretary, and you have written librarian, right? Your designation you have written librarian. So this should not be there. You have to write the designation context to the heading, or we can say the question. Alright, so this also carries half mark. Now we have learned all the ways in which we can get the mark. यानी अगर full अच्छे से Gmail हम लिखते हैं, अपना पूरा address लिखते हैं, then we can get half mark. We can get a half mark for the heading also. The heading is there from this only, the address. the question. Then we have salutation. We are habitual in the writing of salutation. Salutation में हमें half mark easily मिल सकता है. Opening and closing sentences. I will give you one sheet of opening and closing sentences also. You can get it, through. You can learn it by heart, a few sentences. If you think that on the spot you don't get the ideas to write properly, then only. Then we have subscription. Subscription is very easy. You are in the habit of writing subscription, and I know you are able to write it properly, right? The half mark for that also. And your designation, your name, it also carry half mark. All right. Wait, if I have another. Yes, I have another format of notice also. Given below is a notice to be put on the school notice board about an inter-school dance competition to be held in a school. As you can see here, the catchy heading, right? This catchy heading contains how many marks? 1 mark, right? This heading is of 1 mark. This I am talking about the notice. Acha, this only format I find it proper. You can also follow the same format, right? We have the two formats. One is where we follow everything, this one, right, where we write everything on the left hand side, right? Then we have this one where we can write a few things on the center and a few on the left hand side. Whichever you find easy, you can follow, right? इसके बाद heading, the heading and the subject, and after that the date, and then the school will be hosting the 5th inter-school dance competition for class 6 to 9th on November 14-20 at the Kamani Auditorium, Delhi. See here what they have done. They have written the time and venue in the notice only, but I would suggest you follow this format only to write date and time and venue, right? Because in this way you don't need to frame a sentence to express date, time and venue, right? So in framing a sentence you may do the errors, but here there is no chance, right, for the error. So I would suggest follow this format only for date, time and venue, right? For the overall format you can go with this only, right, or with this. Okay. Next is, all the students interested in participating in the competition may appear for the audition to be held in the presence of Mrs. Sobhana, the famous dancer, on this is very important. That's what I wanted to tell. You also need to mention to whom you need, to whom the participants and the eager students, they need to give the details, they need to submit the details. You also need to mention that in your notice, right? किसको सबमिट करना है, बच्चे किसको जा करके सबमिट करेंगे, कोई चीज़ है, कोई डिटेल्स है तो, right? तो here as this guy has mentioned, held in the presence of Mrs. Sobhana, the famous dancer, on September 2020 at 10 a.m. in the school auditorium. You have given a specific duration also, time also, right? On this time only you need to go to submit all the details to this particular person, राइट तो ये इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ें हैं कुछ जो आपको मार्क्स दिलाती हैं. नेक्स्ट इज फॉर फर्दर डिटेल्स कॉन्टैक्ट द अंडरसाइंड. ऑलराइट, हियर this person has given this also, if you want to ask anything, though the person has given all the essential details over here, but still if anybody has any query, the person can contact to the person undersigned, right? And see the designation, secretary cultural events, right? This dance comes to cultural activity only, that's why the person has taken the designation secretary cultural events, right? As I told you, you need to decide the designation related to the context. All right, so this is all about email and notice. I hope you have understood it well. I hope you will practice it regularly. If you have any other query, any other doubt, we will discuss it in our session. All right, all the very best. Thank you.